When you're charged with a serious crime, it can feel frightening. You need an attorney who understands what you're going through, who understands and can explain what you're up against. In most cases, it's the government who's going to try to impose, in some cases, the maximum punishment, which could be time in prison.
When you're involved in an accident or you're injured as a result of someone else's negligence or someone else's action causes you harm, the earlier you can speak with someone who has knowledge in those specific areas, the better.
You need someone who understands exactly what your options are, so you're not scared into accepting some plea that you don't want to.
I think a lot of people out there, whenever they find out that an attorney is going to be necessary for whatever situation they're facing, they have a lot of uncertainty.
One of the things about being charged with a serious crime is having no idea what's going to happen.
They're uncertain about how the process works. How do they schedule a meeting? What is the attorney going to say? What is the cost going to be?
If you're hurt as a result of somebody else's wrongdoing, it is very unlikely that their insurance company has your best interests at hand. You should level the playing field by having someone who is specifically hired by you, who handles claims like yours every single day, who can represent your best interests.
One of the things that we always do when we meet with our clients is we explain exactly what is the best and worst case scenario with this particular issue. Because when someone's charged with a serious crime, they want serious answers, and they want to know exactly what can this attorney do to help me move on with my life.
With our team in place and with our resources, it gives us the tools to fight for our clients, to stand up and march with our clients to the end.
You need an attorney who is willing to fight for you, who's willing to defend your rights, who's willing to explain exactly what your options are, what you can do to get from behind this.
And we deal with the good and the bad. One of the things that we always tell clients is, hey, if there's something good out there, we're going to deal with it. If there's something bad out there, we're going to deal with it. We can't pick our facts.
We have the technology in place, we have the resources in place at the law firm to prepare these matters for trial, to advise our client through the situation.
Whenever someone's charged with a serious criminal offense, a lot of times they're in jail and they want to get out of jail. And if they end up going with a public defender and they'll plead guilty in order to get out of jail, not fully understanding or have the time and energy to think about what's the permanent outcome of this situation.
The most common mistake that I see is people who want to resolve their case too early.
There's a common misconception that if charges are dismissed, that this just goes away, and that's not the case. If you're convicted of a crime, sometimes it stays with you forever. If you're arrested and charged, even if those charges are dismissed, you may still have something on your record that could impact employment. There's also a common misconception with something like DUIs that they automatically go away after 5 years or 7 years, when that's not in fact the case. If you have something on your record, it's important to understand what can you do to remove that.
When people bring a possible case or a claim to our firm, that case is never not on someone's mind.
And we understand the seriousness of that situation.
We don't just shove files in drawers. We don't just shove them in filing cabinets. Those files remain on our desks. They remain in paralegals and legal assistants' hands. We keep constant contact with all of our clients so that we can provide them with the best service that they deserve.
You don't have to leave the area to find a law firm to represent you in your case, regardless of the size, regardless of the complexity. At Lawler Brown Law Firm, we have a professional team of attorneys with the knowledge and with the experience of our local court system to represent you in your case right here at home.